Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Concealer Week. It is day 6. It's day 6. Today we're talking about a concealer that I'm super excited to talk about and to try out and to test out for you guys, because this foundation is one of my favorite foundations. The Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation, and now they have a concealer, the Beauty Blender Bounce Airbrush Liquid Concealer, Liquid Whipped Concealer, and I'm super excited. And this is why. Beauty Blender did it right. They have olive shades in their line. If you're wondering, if you're one of my olive girls, they have olive shades in their line and also in their concealers. So I only have one other concealer that is olive, and that is of course from my other favorite foundation brand, the Smashbox Studio Skin line. They have an olive concealer, and it's one of my favorites because you have olive skin, and there's nothing that matches underneath your eyes better than an olive concealer that I have found. And so now, knowing that Beauty Blender has olive concealers as well, it's just a lot of really good news, and I'm super excited. So this is what we're doing today. First off, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos. Concealer Week will continue. I will have 2 more videos for you. Even though a week is 7 days, I'm going to give you guys an extra video because there's a particular concealer you have been asking me for, and I reordered it because I ordered the wrong one, the Hourglass Concealer. I ordered the wrong Hourglass Concealer, and then I reordered it, and it got here in time, so I will have that for you. So that's going to be an extra video for you. And tomorrow's foundation is a foundation you've been begging me to try, the Reboot Foundation. So you definitely want to be coming back, so make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and Twitter because I'm on there constantly. So if you want to know what's going on with me, you want more info, just see what's up, how I live, check me out there and follow me there and come talk to me there. So this is what I'm doing today. I'm testing out this concealer all day long, and I'm bringing you in really up close underneath my eyes. Now I have dry skin, I have olive skin, I have lines underneath here like folds. So if you have a lot of lines underneath your eyes, we'll be checking and seeing if this is for you. We'll be seeing if it oxidizes, because concealers do oxidize. We'll be checking it against the flash and seeing if it gives you a flashback, because concealers do give you a flashback. And I'll also be telling you what Beauty Blender claims the concealer is supposed to do, and does it actually do everything it says it's going to do. So yeah, let's just get started. I will also be swatching this next to other concealers that match me, even though this concealer is a little bit light. I'll be swatching it next to other of my favorite concealers so you can see what the color kind of looks like. So you can get this at Sephora. This costs $26 for 8 milliliters. This other Smashbox one is 8 milliliters as well. This one's just a huge bottle. There is 40 shades. It says it's a weightless full coverage concealer that uses hyaluronic acid and peptides to create a smooth, undetectable finish. It's full coverage. It has a natural finish. It's for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin. It's supposed to reduce the appearance of puffiness, brighten and moisturize the under eye to make you look youthful, helps illuminate the skin. It's free from sulfates, parabens. It's cruelty-free, gluten-free, and vegan. Let's go ahead and swatch this next to other concealers that match me, and then let's start to apply it on the face, and you can see how I'm applying it and all that jazz. Okay, so let's do a oxidation test, because concealers can oxidize. So here's the Bounce concealer. It's been sitting there a couple of seconds. Okay, here's a fresh swatch. As you can see, it does not oxidize at all. Through concealers from left to right. The first one, of course, is the Bounce 2.20. Then we have the Smashbox Studio Skin in light neutral olive. That one is an olive concealer as well, but you can tell it's a little smidgen darker. Then we have the Tarte Shape Tape in light medium honey. Then we have the Born This Way concealer in natural beige, which actually matches my skin pretty good. Maybe it's a little bit lighter than my skin. Then we have the concealer that's the best match for that concealer, except it's more peachy, which is the Joa concealer, and that one is in the shade Natural Ivory, which is my brightest concealer. Then we have the Pretty Fresh concealer from ColourPop in Light 50W, and then last we have the e.l.f. Camo Hydration Concealer in Medium Peach. Okay, so here we go, the Beauty Blender Bounce. I have 2.20N, which is light olive, and we're gonna start going ahead and putting it underneath the eyes. And I have the Beauty Blender Bounce foundation in 3.30, which is an olive shade, if you're wondering. That's what I have on my face. So let's get started. I love that there's a ton that comes in this. It's awesome. Whoa, yeah. I definitely feel like I went light enough. All right, so I'm doing the sponge on this side. I can't believe they have an olive this light. It really, really surprises me. And I'll go ahead and do a brush on this side, although I feel like these products are meant to be used with the Beauty Blender, so I might just, I think I'm going to use a sponge. And it seems like it's setting pretty quick, so I'm going to work fast. Yeah. It's also super thick, so you don't need a lot. It's really, really thick. It seems like it was starting to set pretty dang quick, but it looks really, really, really smooth under there. I guarantee on the viewfinder I look a little crazy. I'm actually really liking it because it's looking really, really smooth. It's super pigmented and you don't need a lot. It is a whipped concealer, so it is a little bit thicker, whippy kind of consistency, and it sets pretty quick. Oh, it's looking great with my lines under here. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished the rest of my makeup and let's take a look at the concealer and how it looks underneath my eyes. I think it looks really, really nice and smooth. It doesn't look dry or crepey. It's fitting into my lines really, really nicely. You know, those crazy lines I have underneath there. And it's giving me really good coverage, so I'm super, super impressed. This shade is really, really bright, but I kind of like it. I think it's nice. It is a light olive shade, and you can definitely go like one shade darker. I probably could have gone one shade darker, but I really like that it's really brightening. In the summertime, this color will not work for me. It will be too light, but so far I'm liking it. And I did set everything with the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. So I'm really excited to wear it. It seems to be mushing really well with the foundation. Oh, I forgot how much I love this foundation. It is so freaking good. Okay, so I am going to be checking back with you guys at the 5-hour mark and we'll see how the concealer is wearing, and I'll do a flash test. Yes, concealers can give you a flashback, so I always like to check. So we'll do a flash test and we'll go from there. Okay guys, I'm in my car, so I'm on my way to the store, but I thought I would check in real quick. It's been 5 hours and I thought I would show you how the concealer looks. I'm actually really, really digging it, you guys. I think it has nice coverage. It's holding its own. I've been super, super impressed with it so far. I think it's awesome. And I'm excited because it's an olive concealer. It's one of my favorite brands. It's brightening, it's nice, it's full coverage, you don't need a lot. I probably use too much. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys at the end of the night and we'll talk about the flash test then. Okay, so it's been 11 hours and I thought I would check in with you guys. It has been an incredibly long day. Everything that could possibly happen has happened. I have bit my nails down from stress. I've been rubbing my eyes. I had tears in my eyes at one point, and yet my concealer still is there, which is ridiculous. I love this concealer. It looks really smooth. Let's bring you guys in really close so you can see what I'm talking about. It looks really, really smooth, and the coverage is amazing. It also has faded in a very pleasant way. What I'm talking about is it's broken apart in my creases, which all concealers do, but it's done it in a very elegant way where it doesn't look cakey and gross, which I really love. It still looks really nice. It's really brightening. It looks really smooth. I love the finish of it. It's not drying whatsoever. So if you have dry under eyes like I do, you're gonna love this concealer. If you need coverage like I do, you mamas, you don't even have to be a mama to have really bad under eye circles, you're gonna love the concealer. It's really, really good. I'm super impressed, you guys. If you're an olive girl, if you're a light olive girl, you're gonna love this concealer because you have a color here that's super light, which is really, really nice. I absolutely love this concealer. It's full coverage in a nice way. It reminds me of what everyone thought of the Shape Tape, but the Shape Tape is not for dry girls. This is for dry girls. This is like the Shape Tape, but for dry girls. So it gives you a nice satin finish, and it's really nice and smoothing. That's what this reminds me of. I can't wear the Tarte. I just keep it just for swatches. I can't wear that. It looks crusty under there, but this I can definitely wear. So I absolutely love this. Okay, so as far as the flash goes, it didn't give me a flashback, of course. It did not give me a flashback. I didn't think it was going to. So that's really nice. So if you're wondering, that's that. Also, you guys, it didn't rub off as easily. I mean, I have been like touching my under eyes and it hasn't rubbed off. Like I still have a lot of coverage. So I'm really, really impressed with this concealer. So come back tomorrow for my last foundation of Foundsealer Week, you guys. Give my videos thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about the Reboot foundation. You guys have been begging me to do a review on this, so I'm doing that tomorrow for you guys. And then I'm going to give you guys a bonus concealer video because the Hourglass concealer came in and you guys have been asking me for that. So that's going to be my bonus video after the foundation video. So make sure you come back tomorrow. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys then.